Hi guys, welcome to another episode of CricChat with Baaz, powered by icycle.in. For all your cycling needs, go to this website and check out whatever you require as far as your cycling events are concerned in the region of Bangalore and soon to go all over India as well once the lockdown gets over. Today, my esteemed guest, is a very, very dear friend of mine. We have played cricket for almost a decade together, and now for almost a decade we haven't been in touch because he moved on to the US of A after marriage, and after that it's been really hard to keep in touch. Albeit the social media networks, the Facebook Messenger, the WhatsApps and what's not. But today he's found time early in the morning in USA to come online, sit with me, and have a chat peacefully, hopefully. Vineeth Matthews is my guest today, and he is one of the biggest biceps that I've seen in my life. So, Vineeth, welcome with a big Thor hammer.
Thank you, Baz. Thank you for inviting me to your show. And congratulations on your sponsorship.
Oh, thank you so much. That is something that is new. I'm getting used to it as well. So, tell me, how's it up there in the morning? How are you feeling?
I feel great. I get up early in the morning, just feel great. Get up in the morning and getting things, set up for the day. So I feel good.
All right. So the reason I called you Thor is because obviously people who don't know you, Vineeth is a very, very avid gym lover. He has been a huge fan of The Rock and Triple H, more importantly Triple H than Rock all over the years. We've had some great times in Dubai when we were umpiring together in sports, and after the events and the days over there, we used to go to his whole house and we used to play SmackDown versus Raw, and there was a big fight if anybody chose Triple H before him. So that is something that I remember.
Thanks for remembering those memories. It's funny.
I'm sure when your kids watch this video, they should know that you used to play PS even before it came to this 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, whatever number series that is currently going on.
Oh yeah, they do. My daughter definitely sees me play cricket most of the time. I play cricket on Xbox odd times, stress reliever. So she sees me play. She wants to join me playing as well. So I was like, okay, at least I got somebody in the near future.
What do you play? Which game do you play on the console?
I play this game, Big Ant's Cricket 19.
Okay. I play the same organizers, but it's the Don Bradman, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's Don Bradman 17. And
I have the 14 version, which I just try and play sometimes, on and off. You are there in my team, by the way. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm there also. Thank you.
Obviously, but Delta King's teammates are always there everywhere with me. Online, virtual games, wherever it is. All right, so let's get started with the question there, Vineeth. Vineeth bhai, you have been associated with in sports for a long time, even before I joined. And I joined in 2002, so that's like almost 18 years back. The grey beard shows it all, I guess. But I want to know when was the first time cricket as such? Forget about indoor, outdoor, just normal basic cricket. How was it that you fell in love with the game?
I fell in love with this game in 1992, and the event was the World Cup cricket in 1992, Benson Hedges.
Okay.
So I just loved the way the atmosphere was, how the color suits. I think that's the first tournament that we had colored suits. So and then this bat and ball game, I've not seen it much, and I used to remember my dad used to wake up early and used to watch these kind of matches. And then I just got fascinated with the game since then, and then just got me more intrigued. I mostly like football. That's my favorite sport at that point of time. But 92 World Cup changed everything for me, and then since then, I've been a lover of this game.
All right. So 92 is a World Cup that Pakistan won, and India was...
Yep.
India-Pakistan match, I think there was this episode between Kiran More and Javed Mirdad, the monkey jumping kind of...
Yeah.
If I may put it that way. I think that's the only match I recall because I was way too small. But I do remember that particular match. My parents and my uncles were sitting and early in the morning in Dubai, and they were completely going berserk as to why is this monkey jumping around and stuff like that. But anyway, that was good times, good memories. So that was when you fell in love with the game. So how was it that you got introduced to indoor cricket? How did that come about?
I think that you and I should know Naveen. I'll go with one name, Naveen. So he introduced me to this game, and he knows that I play. At that point of time, I used to play outdoor cricket on Fridays. So he said, dude, he was umpiring over there, and he spoke about this indoors concept. I was like, what's so important about it? And then when I came there, I think we had a couple of games played over there. Rules were a bit challenging for me at that point of time. Again, keeping the concept in mind, playing from outdoor and you're playing indoor, we are more constrained.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when I came to know about this game. Then slowly started playing with teams. It was fun.
All right. So what is your biggest memory out of the Indo cricket circuit? Like the memory that comes first to your mind, when you think about in sports in Indo.
Oh man, that's the first thing I think about in sports cricket. That's a very tricky question. I just can't imagine what to say or the one word that comes out of my mind in sports cricket. There's a lot of memories there. There's a lot of memories in sports cricket.
You can talk about in the court or maybe outside the court or maybe outside the facility also. There are a lot of memories that we...
Oh, umpiring. I love umpiring with you guys, man. It was fun.
It's good to give people -5, right?
Giving them the -5, looking at people's reaction.
Yeah, that was awesome.
As much as there are a lot of people that we have issues with also, and we are umpiring their game. And then when they come and tell you, you're the umpire of my game, don't do any of these kind of things with me today. I was like, yeah, bye. What are you talking about?
I know. These tournaments that used to be organized, there are a lot of church tournaments, a lot of these interbank tournaments, a lot of different inter-institution tournaments that happened. So was it ever daunting, or was it the first time that it was, how was the first time that you did this particular one-day tournament? And what was your feeling for those particular events in the first time that you did it? I'm sure after that it became damn easy for you. You were very quick with the matches. But I want to know how it was the first time that you saw so many people together and you have to do back-to-back matches, what was that feeling like?
In terms of umpiring, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, the passion was there of the game, and then I kind of find it fun, literally. Like every team, the way, even this umpiring job, also keep in mind that at that point of time when I was umpiring, I just kind of know the game. I played few matches, but actually got to evolve the game is by seeing how others play. So I got a good spot to see from the top. So I could see all that. I see how the various players, how the techniques they play. So that kind of helped me evolve. So I can, I kept on taking more matches. I used to go to Myron and ask him that if there's any other course you want me to umpiring, I'm sure I can sit and do it. Nice. No problem.
Super. So that was there, so the fun team of Myron's, or there was Tahir by when I had joined. There was Tahir there already. Mahesh, Menino were there. These were the guys who were there in the management at the time. Mahesh obviously was there for a very, very long time. He's supposed to be coming in the next few interviews with me as well. Luckily.
Oh, okay.
Tahir is supposed to be tonight as well. So that is something that is good.
You got a good star lineup.
Yeah, superstars, the legends of the indoor arenas. I did Vinu Ramachandran the other day. I've already uploaded the video. I hope you've seen that. Your teammate from Amigos. So that is there. I want to know about Amigos. Let's come to that now, since we're talking about it. Give me your how did you and Amigos come together, and how did that happen? That was your last year of UAE cricket, and I think in Dubai and in Indo cricket you were playing for them. So how was it?
It was. This is a TT's team you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. There's a lot of names and a lot of teams coming to mind. It's very hard to picturize which team.
Yeah.
But they were like a Mallu team, you can say. Like in our terms, we say that, right?
Yeah.
So it was fun playing with them because the differentiation I would say is that with all the teams I've played before with different nationalities, I've played with, but I'm also kind of a South Indian. So having that team compromises of full South Indians and we speak the same language, it was a different thing. And that's something which I've not experienced till that point of time. I've played Amigos and Friends, these kind of teams, which has got most of the South Indian folks in there. So it was, I don't know, it's more, even though you try to keep yourself playing the game, but then also the way we speak, I just kind of lose it into their game, and that level of concentration changes.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was talking to Vinu the other day. The video is already uploaded. He was telling me that the most irritating player he's ever played with was Titi, the wicketkeeper. Would you agree to that?
He's lovable. I'm not gonna irritate him. He's lovable. For me, he's like a small guy behind the stumps, and he keeps on appealing for the weirdest appeals. I don't appeal, and still he appeals.
Absolutely.
He's a fun guy. He's a very fun guy.
He was an appeal bag, He had lots and lots of appeals up his sleeve every ball. So yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
So, after you moved away from UAE, okay, let's not do that. Let's do still the UAE part. So we obviously played together as Delta Kings, the team that I formed with Jatinder and Usman and Baaz, and you were kind enough to join us after a lot of pleading and requesting on my behalf.
No.
But tell me about your experience with Delta Kings. We played, I think, one season we played together. That was your last season in UAE, in outdoor cricket, that is. So tell me about, did we treat you well enough, or how was it?
First of all, you don't have to beg or anything, right? It's basically, I was more reserved because your team is full of young guys. And even though I was in my 20s still, you guys are young guys with exciting talents. Definitely you, Jati, Basit was there, I believe.
Yeah.
A couple of other folks were there.
Usman
Marvin was there. Marvin was there as well.
Yeah.
So these are like exciting talents, and then playing among with you guys, I don't know whether I could keep up to you guys was my worry. So most of the time I just came hesitant because the teams I've played with, either people are my age or I've been played outdoor. But playing with the younger side of people was always a challenge to see whether I can match up with your skills that you have. So first of all, thank you for making me play for Delta King. It kind of revitalized my urge to play, the passion to play, and it kind of pushed me. I'm not a guy who looks at all the drawbacks because of all these kind of factors. I try to see, okay, maybe it's an opportunity to see whether I got something in my tank to play. So yeah, it was
quite a bit.
So it was quite an experience playing.
I do remember the debut match that you had with us. In your first game, I think it was our second or third game. You ended up scoring some 70-80 runs, going at 1 down or 2 down towards, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, that was something else, because our top order had gone. That includes me. I was opener, so I had not fared well. But you and Basit had a good run, a good partnership, and it was a slow start from your side. But we were happy that at least someone is sticking on the wickets over there. And then it just kind of went slowly, went up, and the scoring rate went up, and we actually ended up winning the match because of that partnership. So yeah, it wasn't a bad start for you.
Yeah, because again, it's like all these factors in my head. You were out, and then someone else was also up there, and so I was like, okay, fine. It's like now I need to stay one side, one wicket, and then try to build a partnership. And then I know we got enough talent down there to accelerate the run rate at the very end. So my goal was just keep focused, just stay on the wicket, and then try to curb my instincts of hitting loose balls out there. Just try to more of technical skills, you can say, if I had any, to maneuver the balls here and there and quick running between the wickets. And Baaz was a good partner to have because he's very good at that point in time. Yep.
His birthday is coming up on the 1st of June. If you want to say some wishes, this is your platform.
I definitely wish him many happy returns of the day, and hope during this period of time he is doing well with his family. Yeah. And God bless.
Talking about birthdays, Jatinder's is on 3rd of June as well. So we hope to get a few wishes across to him as well.
Definitely.
All right, so that was your outdoor cricket, your indoor cricket, your indoor cricket experience as an umpire, as a player. We've got to know quite a few things about you. We want to know how things have been since you moved away from UAE, from this desert country to the country that almost everybody wants to go to, that is the US of A. How was it? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Were the teams easy to find? Was cricket easy to play? How was it? Please give us the whole lowdown.
Yeah, so it was a total different culture change for me completely, because luckily my wife was able to find some teams that are playing around here, and over here it's more seasonal than what is compared to Dubai, where we got Monday to Tuesday or to Wednesday play indoor, then you got a Friday you go play outdoor. So we are playing full on cricket every month. It's not a year, so that was a big challenge. Then coming down, I got to play with one of the best teams in this region, Collegeville. So played with that team, and then I had a very tough time adjusting to the wicket because it's more of matte wickets, and we were playing in cement wickets.
In the bag.
Yep. So it was kind of challenging. The ball keeps very low beyond my level where I can't even bat. And then I had a lot of changes in terms of my technique of playing. But the one thing that's been constant was that I was a good fielder, and then my bowling always helped. If I'd failed in the batting, the bowling used to catch up with that.
Absolutely.
So that balance was there. So it was challenging, but it was, I won't say it was as much as fun when I was there in Dubai. So those were...
Well, that's a good word
that's
to hear
something
from our side. So I guess it's a good compliment to us. So I'm just stealing the compliments.
I know.
All right. So tell me, now what is happening nowadays with you? Obviously, because of the lockdown, we can't say much. But prior to the lockdown, how was the cricket happening? Was it happening, or were you looking forward to the season beginning? Because I'm assuming the season was about to start there.
Yeah, around this point in time, we just start our T20 season, and then we slowly go into the leagues where we play 40-over games.
Oh wow!
So. Yeah, it's 40 overs. Yeah, I know. We used to play like 25 and 30 over games, and now we have an extra 10 overs you've got. So, it takes a whole day.
Nice.
So, I have not played cricket for almost a year, maybe a year or almost two.
Okay.
And it's because of the amount of work which I'm doing. I travel most of the time, and then I reach back on a Thursday. Then it's just next thing, and I'm Monday again. I'm on the next flight. Okay. I fly out. So that kind of spoiled the hindrance of playing cricket regularly. But it's always a challenge. It's in your mind that whether are you as good as you used to be when you play each season. It's like a checklist on you. Okay, what I did last season, can I better it this season? All those kind of things.
So the break basically helps you assess a lot of things. Maybe do a bit of off-season training. Because I know you're big on the gym side, so the training part would not be a difficult one for you.
Yeah, I know. It's like, on that front, yes. But also to keep in mind also that, guys like me, not like professional players that are out there who can just give them a bat, they'll just go any season, they'll play along. Yeah. For me, there's a lot of factors I would think, okay, can I play the level? When I said, just example, playing with Delta Kings, also, can I play to the level that I can used to once upon a time with these young guys over here? Why am I playing? Those kind of factors play in my head. Yeah. And now if I go and think about it, I still want to play one good year of cricket before I can, hang my boots in which way or whatever way.
Well, you're not that old. You just got a bit of more gray hair than I have, but it's just a few years of difference between the both of us. I've seen people play cricket till, I don't know, the 50s as well. So.
Oh yeah. I was fortunate enough to play one game over here. I think they were down like 40 for 6 or 7. I was like, this is a very quick one. We'll be home very quick. I saw this old guy, old timer. He was like 50, 57, 58. Wow. He was old. And again, we're talking about 40 over game. He batted till the 39th over he batted till. And he was like 49 or 50 once he scored.
Wow.
I was like, where did he get the stamina? It's a lot of balls. The 11th over is 50. I know it is very slow for him for that long way, but look at his age and look at the circumstances and the scenario. I really was like, okay, age is not a barrier. There's another guy also in my team as well. He's like also in his 40s or 50s. Sohail Iqbal.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic player. Big hitting. He's known for big hits. Okay. And at that time, I really think of myself, man, I missed out all these kind of things. I'm supposed to be the one clearing all this kind of stuff, and he's not doing it. So.
No, but everybody has their own style of game. So I remember for our team, the Delta Kings, you were one of our solid anchors, rocks for our team, because you used to go one down, out one at the most. Sometimes you also opened for us, but that was when we were literally needing someone to go kiss bang bang from the one side, and we needed you to hold the next one. So that always was your job. So it was done perfectly. But I want to know, do you still bowl pace, or have you stopped bowling, or how's it?
I still bowl pace. Yeah. Only thing, I just don't try to take the new ball. I don't want to take the shine off it. I don't want to, not take advantage of the new ball. I'd rather go in the middle overs when the ball's a bit rough on one side and then try a medium pace. So try to just change the variations.
Yeah. So you can use your skills completely there.
Yeah. Apparently, I came to know I got more skills with the old ball.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Fine. So moving on from the history and the present scenario of your cricketing life, I want to know, there are these things that I do rather, with all my interviewees, if I may call them that. They're more of my friends. But I do this thing where I give them some adjectives and, they have to name the first player that they have played with that comes to their mind. They have to just name them. And you don't have any seconds to think about it. You just have to go quick. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So I always, just trust me. If you do waste time, I'm going to edit it and so make it look like it's quick. You can take your time.
Okay. So there's a leeway to it. Okay, fine.
Absolutely. Come on. We're talking about friends here. Yeah. We can do anything for each other. So come on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So the first one is the wackiest player that you've ever played with.
Wackiest player. Marvin comes to my mind. Crazy.
Good. I'm going to show that. I was talking to him earlier today on a video chat. I told him that I'm having a meeting with you today, and he was very excited. He actually asked me to ask you, are you still angry about the catch he dropped of your bowling and short third man, where he just, it was like a loopy ball. For people who don't know, so Vineeth comes and bowls this beautiful bouncer. Batsman goes to swing it, top edges it. It goes above the keeper, and I wasn't keeping at the time. I was at I think outside the pavilion or something. The ball just goes over the keeper and it falls right in front of the third man, short third man that is. Marvin was short third man. He's coming, he's running, and suddenly we see him running like this and he falls down on his knees. He's trying to grab and he just completely crawls. And by the time his hands are all out, the ball is right outside the hands. It's not even fallen in his hands. So it wasn't like the most difficult catch, but Marvin made a complete Marvin of it.
Exactly. He made a complete Marvin of it. No, because I don't get upset about him dropping it about a catch. I was more upset that he couldn't, in indoor sports, he couldn't stand on the line and got out. Whenever batting, he fools around that area. Do not do that, and he still stands there.
I know.
I still remember. Yeah, I still remember. Like I was batting there. He was on my runner's side, and he was fidgeting around the line. He was moving around the line, and he got stunned. And I told, dude, why did you put your bat across the line? I was like, I am on the line. No, you're outside the line.
Oh my God. In sports was fun. In sports was fun. Various fun. Marvin was that kind of a player. He stopped playing cricket for the last 4 or 5 years now. He hasn't held a bat apparently.
Oh man, he's such a talent.
Yeah, he's into hotel management business now in Zanzibar. So
Zanzibar. Oh, I think he was in Goa.
No, he was in Goa for some time. Then he shifted to Zanzibar some 3 years ago or 4 years ago, something. So he's been pretty happy there, soaking in the sun, apparently. Yeah. So moving on, the wackiest one is done. The most stable one, the one you can call, Mr. Dependable or something.
There's a lot of players that fits that bill. It's a lot. Can I take one from Dubai, one from
anyway you want to go?
But I can take two.
Yeah, why not?
So one that comes in my mind over here is a guy called Chandan Naik.
Okay.
Very solid bat. And then one I can think about in Dubai during the years, I wouldn't say Adnan Sohail.
Okay. That's nice. Moving on, the next one is the player that is the most irritating one for you, be it with you or against you.
Irritating. There's hardly anyone that gets into my skin, but definitely. So I wouldn't know that. But
okay, so not as a player, as an umpire, whom did you find the most irritating in sports?
You. You at times, my God. Even though you keep on looking at me just because I'm friends with you, I can't even say, okay, it's not out, dude. It's out, dude. What are you appealing for? Every single time there's a question. I was like, dude,
obviously, I'm a wicket keeper. Yeah, I have to keep appealing always.
Dude, the ball was somewhere where the leg side, your hand is somewhere. What am I going to give you for?
Maybe you should have just given out, because the batsman did not play a good shot.
a good okay, batsman's mistake, sure.
I didn't like the way you played, so -5.
Yeah, -5. Yeah, I don't like the way. And the worst part is that the umpire also was not the umpire. The batsman says that I'm not out, dude. I didn't give you out. What are you shouting about?
Because there were times I remember, for our teams, when we started at Delta Kings in Indo cricket, so we used to appeal, and we used to appeal in such a way that hey, he's already given out and all, and we used to
Exactly. You guys walk around. I was like, what's happening? Can he give you out?
The reason why we did that was because there were a lot of new players that time, so if we did that, the guy will be like, yeah, but I'm not out, and he will come out of the crease and maybe get out with the live ball. So we just kept trying. There's no harm in trying. Absolutely.
Actually, it worked. You have this Friday tournaments where we have this one-day tournament. A lot of team comes in, and then these things happen. And unfortunately, you play in some games as well, and then you do that. Dude, they're new. Why?
Just to get some rise out of them, man. Because otherwise, those Friday matches, they get boring. You play one match, and then you wait for 3 hours for your next match. So that happens. When that happens, it's a bit boring.
Yeah. No, it's never boring and boring.
Fine, I'm the most irritating one. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. So the player who you would, always choose to be the first player in your team. No, not game skills withstanding. Any completely, whichever way you want to select. The first person that you will select in your team, no matter what.
My brother.
All right, that's a good one.
Safe
answer.
Yeah, it's a safe answer because me and him, we used to, I think, 92. He's 3 years younger to me. And cricket-wise, we kind of were in this together kind of thing. But surprising fact was that we never played in the same team ever.
Okay.
In our life in Dubai. And we were in the same school, Emirates English speaking school.
Okay.
So we were though in the same school, though I made it to the school team. And when I left the school, then he was getting on the rise, and he was kind of one of the strike bowlers or something.
Yeah.
And we never were in the same team, never played in the same team, or nor could I be in the other end of the run or see how he's playing. So when he was at his peak, and I was at Skyline College at that point of time, and I said, okay, why don't we just want to see at some point of time when we get old, who was better between me and him, that kind of thing. So we put a 5-match series between me, Skyline College versus Emirates English Speaking School. Mm-hmm. He was the leader, I was the leader, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
And apparently, I was better than him.
Oh, yes. So I clearly chose the correct Matthew for my team.
Thank you. So it was,
Yeah, but now come to think of it, now that you've said, I never realized that, I could have had both the brothers playing together in my team. We missed a chance there.
I kind of felt so. We met the chance there. It was.
No, but you never said anything about your brother wanting to be a part of the team, or you should have.
No, but the thing was that he was in Canada. Yeah, he was in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, definitely he would have. Definitely, I will yank him into our team. He's a very good, solid bowler. Lower order batsman, not as a hitter batsman, but he's a guy with try to use the brains to maneuver the balls here and there.
That's important. Chalo, that's a few adjectives that we've done that we're done with now. I want you to tell me the maybe top 2 or 3 cricketing memories that come to your mind that you cherish throughout your life, no matter what.
In cricket terms, there's a lot. I can pick, but I will just say the one innings I played when I was in the 90s or something. I was number 8 or 9 batsman for Emirates English Speaking School. We played against an Indian high school or something in that Wafi ground.
Okay.
So that is the first time experience I had how it is to raise a bat for a 50, and then even though it was a losing cause because we lost half the batsmen and I was the one there. So that was a good experience that, hey, I can play this game, it's not as bad as I think it is. I can play. So that kind of, the journey ran to scoring 50s and all that kind of stuff happened. So that's one of those memories I will cherish, always cherish it. And then the second one I would say would be definitely playing for Delta Kings. That also was playing with a bunch of young guys and trying to hold whether I can hang out with you guys or not in different levels, not only with batting, whether bowling, fielding, all those kind of factors playing into the game. So that also one cherishable innings I will keep in mind.
Great stuff.
And
You want to
then
add a third one?
again, third one is a mix of everything. I just can't pick up which one. So yeah, I think this has to be one of my college innings I haven't played. My first 100 when I scored.
Oh, right.
So that's on Sharjah
That
Stadium.
definitely is a memory, man. Come on.
Yeah, but again, that is always a memory. It will not go down as not a memory. It'll be one of the memories. But looking at circumstances, how we play, right? So for me, that 100 came after a long time in college. You're talking about college times. I hit my first 100. Even though I played in school.
That's all right.
So it took a very long journey to reach that 100. So that
what was your score in that century? What was your score?
120 something. 120 something.
I beat you there. Okay, I scored 136 in my first century.
Oh.
And that was in school as well. So that's like double whammy.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's what. In school I couldn't score. So.
That's all right. I mean, come on, you went to bat at what, 8, 9 number? I used to go opening and I still managed to score only one century in my school days. So that shows that I did not have the patience for long innings. Right, so, I have one memory for you. So there was this tournament, in one-day tournament that Fitness First had organized to promote their newly established gym. So they had organized a Fitness First tournament where there were 3 members who were supposed to be Fitness First gym members, and the others could be anyone, any of their friends. So I believe it was you, obviously. Then it was Jatinder, who was already a member. I don't know why. There was Ravinder. I think he was a member of Fitness First, yes. So you were the 3 Fitness First members, and we kind of managed to get the team together. So there was, I was there, obviously, the 4th person. Then there was Shahid, there was Ismail Bhai, and there was Arif Bhai, both the new superstars,
yes.
and at the peak of their prime, So we I kind of grabbed hold of them, in the initial part of it. So luckily we made a very, very good team, and we went to play, and we won the tournament. We did not lose any match. I wasn't keeping, obviously, because Arif Ara is there, so it'll be kind of stupid of me to even ask him to give me the gloves, So he's such a brilliant wicketkeeper. So for me it was an unusual experience, because for the first time I was in the field fielding, and I enjoyed that as well, because I did something. But yeah, Arif Bhai is something so brilliant. But we managed to win that tournament against the team in the final, which was made up of Fido, Usman, Basit was there, Akbar was there. All of these guys ended up playing for Delta Kings when we made Delta Kings after that tournament. So it was a good mix. And here, this is the photograph. This is the photograph of me winning the player of the tournament, because I didn't have to do anything. All the runouts were wickets on my name. So all the guys helped to do that. I still have got those speakers in the house somewhere. Locked up. And this is the photograph of both the teams, and this is our photograph of our winning team. This is the whole team. That is one of my best memories that we had shared. So, which also led to Delta Kings, being formed as a team as well afterwards. Now, Vineeth, it's been brilliant, going back on the memory lane, talking about all these different aspects of your life, your UAE cricket, the way you started your cricket, indoor cricket, your cricket in the USA. I just wanted to know one thing before we kind of call it a night for me and day for you. What is your thoughts on cricket generally these days, and also your parting thoughts on the show that we just kind of did together?
What I think about cricket nowadays, it's oh boy, it's still entertaining. It's still entertaining. They still find very innovative ways in keeping the game evolved. Test cricket has become more. I think people are more interested in Test cricket nowadays as well. The ping ball Test matches. Got to see a fantastic amount of talents that's out there, how they play various shots, those kind of things. Like, for example, the ones that they play on top of the keeper, the batsman plays. So those kind of things during the 90s around, no one used to play these kind of shots. So absolutely. A lot of innovative shots are coming out by players. So that is, it's entertaining. Test cricket has become more entertaining right now as it used to be before. In terms of this program, it was fantastic meeting you. It was a great platform that you have set up to talk about cricket, people who are passionate about the game. Relive a lot of memories. Some of the memories which you have mentioned, I don't recall it. When you said that, I remembered it. I was like, oh wow, it's a lot of memories that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. Keep it up. I just hope that at some point, not only on this, but we keep in touch always,
Absolutely.
no matter what.
We do keep in touch. I mean, thanks to Facebook and now WhatsApp. So it's been great to be in touch now after so many years. We got a chance to sit face to face thanks to this program after almost 10 years now, and that's been great as well. So before we part ways, last question that I have. I remember you had this very, very beautiful, sexy looking bat from Kookaburra. Do you still have it, or where is it now? What happened to that bat?
I do have it, but everything aside, I got 4 or 5 more bats along with it. And that particular bat, I remember it was, I forgot what his name was. Someone gifted me that bat.
Okay. But I remember it was a Kookaburra bat. It was a beautiful, beautiful bat.
Yep, it was a very beautiful bat. It was. Yeah, the bat is still along with me with a couple of other 5 Kookaburra bats. It's one of my favorite brands I like. So, but that particular bat, it's kind of the handle is broken. So okay. I just bought another one.
All right.
But that bat has got a lot of memory. I think that bat is the one I scored the game against Delta. I scored 70 or something as you mentioned.
Yeah, that's what you scored for us. That was great. So Vineeth bhai, thank you so much for giving me your time early in the morning. For you, it's been great chatting with you, and I sure hope that your son one day, or your daughter also for that matter, both of them pick up the cricketing whites and the colors in the future, and we get to see them in action as well in the future. And I hopefully find them sitting here in front of me talking to me as well about their cricket.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. You take care then.
Take care, bye. Take care.
Take care.
Catch you later.